A message from the management. Eating and drinking while viewing these videos is not advised. Please be aware you do so at your own risk. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Sorry there wasn't any videos yesterday. I had a day off because it was so hot and I couldn't get anything done, so I had a wickathon. I sat down, I said to Jed, go on then, give me your films, and I watched John Wick 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I thoroughly enjoyed all of them. I would say, I think, number 4 is my favourite, so now I'm looking forward to 5, because I want to see what happens, or what the twist is, because there's got to be one. Anyway, what else was I going to say? Nope, can't think of it. It'll come to me, I'm sure. Right, let's get these comments done. Matt, the way she ended it, laughing my arse off. I know, she was so angry. It's a wonder she didn't break a laptop or a computer or whatever it was she was recording on. It was funny, wasn't it, Katja? Deb, yes, Jules. Several people have recommended the raw and vulnerable video that you found the thumbnail of in this video. I've added it to my to-do list, Deb. It's there. Marnie is a classic unaware narc, and she treats her viewers like shit and contempt. Her pretentiousness and arrogance shows itself when she's questioned even over the slightest thing. Also, she has atrophied her body on Ozempic but denies being on the drug. Anyone that asks gets chewed out and blocked. I'm not a fan of Lisa either, but she at least pretends to be kind to not alienate her viewers. Marnie is basically a snobby, antisocial personality. Both are into YouTube for the money and the attention. I'm not a fan of either one. That's a shame. But like I said, I knew she couldn't have a front page thread for nothing. Do you know what I mean? She has to have something going wrong for people to talk about in those volumes. Preach it. I was so excited to see Marnie pop up on Jules' channel, so I was disappointed when I heard the why. I can't do another one. I can't. I wouldn't know where to start. It's like I'm just trying to get to grips with Glinda Sully, and it's like maybe one day, if I run out of videos to do, I'll make a start on Marnie. Miss Gracie Macy, Jules, I live in Dallas, Texas. I've always wanted to go to Dallas. That was the highlight of my week, that was, watching Dallas. I love JR. Such a shame how it all ended up. Anyway, San Antonio is about 90 minutes away from Austin. Marnie is no prize either. Marnie seems more relatable in her videos, and she's definitely more educated than Dum Dum One, but she trashes her viewers if they disagree with anything she says, and she's also all about the money. What was that? Don't tell me something else has exploded. Is it? What is that? Ignore me. Bum. She trashes her viewers if they disagree with anything she says, and she's also all about the money. The only reason she and Hillbilly Lisa are so-called friends is because they're both trying to grow their channels and make as much money as possible off their viewers. Isn't that the truth? It's, oh, my friends here doing a collab. Yeah, whatever. We can see through you all. We know what's really going on. Susan, yes, it's a great pic of the beautiful hotel interior. But where are the photos of the hallway? I know, she just doesn't... Really? You go on holiday and you don't take a hallway pic? What's wrong with you? No trip is complete unless you have a picture of a hallway. Totally agree. That's what I'd like to know. Always fascinated by hallways. The sandwich and the bag of potato chips was pretty impressive, though. Oh, dear. Amanda... Someone who actually did things, enjoyed food, and went out to look at stuff without shopping. And what? No full photos of hallways? Shock horror. Having lived in the States for 11 years, I can attest to the fact that many people go to bed early, very different to Europe. Oh, I'm totally back to front to everyone. It's like, I don't wake up until like 8 o'clock at night, and then it's like, And we've tried that. I don't know how many times we've tried. It's been like, right, tonight we're all going to sleep at whatever time and we're going to get up in the morning at such and such a time. And it works out for about 8 days, and then slowly you end up, it's all back to front again. Claire, the way she treats her dogs destroys my soul every time I see it. I know. Makes you worry for Doofus, doesn't it? At least Pom-Pom and Bella are away from her, but Doofus is still stuck with her, isn't he? Have a huge party. Yeah, you're all invited to my bedroom. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, this is a long one. There is a video Marnie did, maybe her frumpy one, where she says, if I see you out in such and such, just know I'm judging and laughing at you. And that's just one of her bitchy examples. Oh, lovely. Way to go, Marnie. Her style is very basic. I don't think she's fashionable at all. Well, at least she wears things more than once. We have to give her that. She's not. That's why making a video telling others they look frumpy was so insulting and shocking. Then, of course, she makes her views and money off that one. It went viral. People were pissed, and she breaks every rule she had. What is it? Yes, like to know it. Conference, tell us what we should record, and we will all do exactly the same videos on the same day. It's like, really, do they not think that we can see that's... LPH, wow, I will never ever give my hard-earned money to any of these influencers. I know better to do my own research and look for ways to save money, and now they think they're life coaches. I know, it's insane, isn't it? They think they know everything. They know nothing. Linda, Marnie is very well spoken. I suspect there is a potential job being offered to influencers via Biltmore. Do you think? A few of the bloggers have travelled there more recently and then proceeded to write glowing reviews. The bloggers each went on their own, not a group trip or meet up. Still, Marnie's review makes me want to go there, but I have had that location on my list of places to go. A friend of mine goes every fall. She's very well off and never had children and has money to spend before she dies. Well, you tell her from me, have a fucking ball. I hope she enjoys every single dollar of it. Go wild. Bath in champagne. Do whatever. I'd be doing the same. No doubt she doesn't do much unless there's a money motive. Did anyone else with the wedding stay there? Did anyone else with the wedding actually stay when the DJ came on, or whoever, the band, and had a dance? It seems like everyone fucked off at 10 o'clock. I'd be really pissed off if I was the bride. Say, oh right, I invite you to a wedding and this is what you do. Fuck you. Sandy, is that Laurie's hair long? I don't think I've ever seen it that long before. Is she back now? No, it's a wig. Whenever you see it long, it's a wig. No, she isn't. She's just, she came back, deleted all her videos, left one up so her account would stay open, but she hasn't come back to do anything other than leave nasty messages on people's videos. She's having fun doing that if you catch her. Elizabeth, unhealthy codependency with parents, codependency with John, insane. I know, she's like a toddler. She hasn't let go yet. She looks so rough. Would make a great long distance lorry driver or biker. Shut it, laddie. She was in a foul mood there, wasn't she? Marnie made the most of her trip. Well done. She did, but I mean, she's not popular, so we won't be revisiting that. Cynthia, to change one's face so much, one is a different person, is self-hatred beyond belief. She obviously didn't like what she was looking at in the mirror. I want to go on the record that her Patreon, is going to evaporate. There are not enough idiots to pay the amount she needs to feed her mental illness. I had a look today, quickly, where are we? At the hearts that people have left. Like I said, 38 on this, 41 on that, 40, 41, 37. There's not many people there that's liking what she's doing. Angie, yes, you can say what you want on your channel, but it's how you handle the public that gains subs and good friends. Exactly. She didn't care about that though, did she, Angie? She just wanted people, for as long as she could have them, to give her money for as long as they did. And then she bounced them out of there. Jackie, more Glenda Sully. I'm trying, Jackie. I'm easing her in while I figure her out. Lisa Marie, why is she rambling on about the stove and how it's her first time having an electric stove? This dingbat never ever cooks. I know. When Lisa asked the builder if she could do away with the stove and get an oven completely and have a shoe closet installed instead, she was told, let me get back to you on that. Lol. Christine, what a bunch of bullshit. She is truly so full of nonsense that she should have her head examined. What in the fuck is her IQ? I know, I often wonder myself, Christine. Wigging out. No photos do the Biltmore estate and ground justice. You cannot believe what you are seeing when you visit there. The place is massive and it really shouldn't even be there considering what we've been told of history. It could have been built due to the lack of It couldn't have been built due to the lack of technology, and yet there it sits. I'm going to have to look more into it. Because she was raving about it, and it's like for a YouTuber to actually rave about something other than money and makeup and clothes, it was different. Lisa Marie, I used to watch her for the lols. Lisa. But I had to stop because her level of cray-cray is just too much. I know that John is 10 years older than she is, and he's now retired. Her house is fine, it's generic, like her. The house is actually quite large for a retired couple. I think so too. I know that Lisa is not retired, but I cannot see her doing what she does on YouTube when she turns 60 with her horrid eating habits and baking in the sun. She'll look ancient by then. I'm surprised Brooke has a room. I thought she moved out. She must be in her early 20s by now. I was hoping Brooke would be married by now and moved across the country to get away from her nutty mother. She has moved out. She had a room. Now Will's in Brooke's room. And we're assuming that Will's room's now another closet. But yeah, she did move out. But she dragged her back to do her steaming. She needs to run, but you can't tell her at the moment. She still thinks Lisa's amazing. She has to hit that point where she suddenly realises, oh, now I get it. Lily, do another live video with advance notice. Since you have subscribers in various countries, we can then share our most favourite Janice quote. I have tried before to do a live at a certain time, but I don't know if I'm going to be awake. That's the problem. Usually when I do a live now, it's just a case of, oh, it's silly o'clock in the morning, it'll be normal o'clock in America, I'll go live. But if I plan it, if I say like, right, next Friday I'm going to be on at 8 o'clock, guaranteed something will happen. I'll either be stuck in the loo or I'll be fast asleep, one of the two. Because whenever I commit to doing something at a certain time, my insides go haywire. It's horrible, but I'm going to try and do something like that. Give you advance notice. Can you see the cogs whirring? I'm going to call you Alice. Oh my God, is that your idea of making money? Yes, you are making money on people watching your channel, just like her. But you do nothing except for saying horrible stuff. She's doing the job and you're sitting and just being jealous. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put jealous into my words that can't be used on this channel and force the fuckers to try and find something else to pin on me. She is beautiful and skinny. She puts an F-hard. You don't. Well, I'd learn to spell first. Alec Jax Rarek, whatever your name is. I'm not even going there. I can't be bothered. Samantha, my work. Anyone think she was down the mines? That's what I always say. For fuck's sake, this is hilarious. She'd never survive the mines. No, she wouldn't. I'd like her to talk to my next door neighbour about a hard day's work. Boys Graham, I have no clue who this chick is. What I think is hilarious is that she's in her car opening a package with scissors. I know I wouldn't drive anywhere without my scissors. It's her kit for when she goes shopping. If you know, you know. Her name's Laurie Beth Langer. She was on here for years, and then YouTube banned her for a year, and she never came back after that. But we don't want what she did and who she did it to be forgotten, so that's why she's on this channel. Bo Re Cure. That's how I read it. I hope so. I really enjoyed your reaction to Marnie's video on her experience at the YouTuber's wedding. It really highlighted how different her and Lisa are in personality, fashion and lifestyle. Yeah, but she's not very nice apparently. Elizabeth, hey girl, you need to seek help. Makeup, lunch, early bed, can't be bothered. Elizabeth, love comment time. Hugs, Jules. All the best to you, Jed, Tech Help and Madam. Thank you. I'm enjoying comment time too. Everybody seems to be enjoying it, so I'm glad I'm doing it now. Elizabeth, gorgeous. Purple rain. Love it. Hugs. My hair. Right. That was the only one picture that I could find on any of them apps that actually had purple hair, and it's really bright. I doubt the colour I have will come out that bright, but it looked cool, wouldn't it? Witchy one, Jules, you bring me so much laughter and joy. That is the purpose, and I'm glad I do that. Thank you. Angie, Jude came in and heard her say fucking hot, and he goes in a chipmunk voice, naughty, naughty. We need to have him in earplugs when I'm on and she's on. Demira, I had a purple pixie cut and loved it. It would look great on you. Oh, cool. Send me an email. I want to see your purple pixie. The thing is, though, mine'd never be a proper cut. It's either as it is or there's nothing, because I don't get my hair cut. So it wouldn't be a pixie. It'd just be whatever this is, but purple. Debbles, I hated the way she acted like she was such a connoisseur on everything. She was trying to offload on people. She had absolutely no taste in either makeup or clothing, and certainly not fragrances. And don't get me started on that last mess on top of her head. How she was on YouTube for so long baffles me. She was, and probably still is, a walking disaster area. I'm surprised she stayed off as long as she has. What do we think she's doing? She's a stubborn fuck, isn't she? Like, she was like, that's it, I'm done, I'm not coming back. But it's killing her not to come back and say something. Helen, go for the purple, Jules. I intend to, thank you, Helen. Whenever I have the strength, the wherewithal, whatever, to bleach it. I need to bleach it first. That's what's stopping me. Because if I just put the purple in my hair now, you wouldn't see it at all. I need to bleach it first, and bleaching it's a pain in the arse. Deb, so during the few times she's not eating food, she wants to smell like food. That's funny. So true, though. Hannah, okay, dear Jules. A much softer purple might be nice. Look, I gave in. Do whatever you want, Jules. After all, it's your hair. It won't be that bright, Hannah, I don't think. The drops would never be that sort of neon. But I'm hoping it'll be pretty. Rake's Funny Farm. Purple looks good on you. Thank you. I'm planning on getting a pixie and colouring it purple or blue and maybe pink. That'd be cool. I see some people, like, they post their hairdressing thing, and it's like, the jobs they do on all the different colours, and some people have rainbows in their hair, and I'd love to be able to do that, but I'm pants with hair. I just shove it on, jiggle it about a bit and pray. Her channel. Hey guys, Patreon. Hey girls, I know, isn't it mad? And she starts every Patreon on her boring day-to-day bullshit. Why does she think they paid to hear what you did today? I know. I like the purple. Thank you, I do too. Matt, I bet Lardass would order the whole restaurant if she could. The only thing is, though, she does have a thing in my stomach, so she'd have to stop at some point, because if she eats too much she throws up, apparently. So that'd be the only thing that'd stop her, Matt. Peg, she's eating and doing big eyes at the same time. It's weird, isn't it? That buggy out thing with her eyes. Nobody can figure out why she does it. MJ Brownlee, purple hair, purple hair, purple hair. Thank you. Amk. That's smacking. I know, don't you just want to slap her? It's that, and when she eats with a fork and she goes and drags it off with her teeth. Oh! 3703. Jules, please, if you get a chance, watch John Wick. I did. I've just watched all 4 of them in a row. Chef's Kiss. It's a beautiful thing to watch Keanu kicking butt, and I hate action films, but he's absolutely amazing by the time. Amazing, the time goes by fast. Yeah, I really enjoyed them. I love that. It's like, you hit my son. Why? Because he stole his car and killed his dog. Oh. It's like, yeah, oh, now you're in trouble. Caroline, what a major complainer. Me or her, Caroline? Ashley, I thought Sarah Jane was a trans person. I always had that vibe from her mannerisms on her videos. Is that who got married? I don't know her from Adam, so I couldn't tell you, Ashley. Bonnie, love the purple hair. Thank you, Bonnie. I had no idea about Marnie. I thought she was YouTuber doing a great job. Of course, I never really pay attention to links. Didn't Lisa go through a stage where she wanted people to tell her what her... Lisa or Lardy? What her body type was, and then made a video apologising. So enjoy your comment videos, Jules. Thank you. I'm glad everyone liked the comment videos. Didn't somebody go through a stage where she wanted people to tell her what her body type was, and then made a video apologising? I'm lost, Bonnie. Which one of them? I can't see where this is any different from her regular channel. Did you see at the bottom of the video that Patreon started at 25? Will she be charging more? If she got away with it, probably yes. Because it normally says starting at, and then they have 1, 3, 5, 10, whatever. But no, she went straight in for 25. Matt Tucker, good God, why does she sound like that every time she smells oils or food? I know. Why are you leaving the door wide open? Serve her right if someone jumped in and drove off, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it though? What in the actual hell is wrong with this woman? She leaves the door open and the keys in the ignition while she goes to get her pizza. I guess she wants somebody to steal her car. That's really annoying. When she's trying to cover the camera with her hand, it seems like she doesn't have any self-control. First she bought a pizza when she was on a diet. Then she eats a pizza while she's driving, endangering the lives of other people. She does that all the time. That is my major fucking annoyance with her. She burns her mouth on the pizza because she couldn't wait for it to cool down, then blames her viewers for her stupidity. Yep, that just about sums it all up. On. But you can't, can you? So blame them. Go on. Don't you love it when the lights are off and there's nobody home? That's me most of the day. Lynn, congrats Jules on your new subscribers. Thank you very much, Lynn, and thank you to all the new subscribers. It's so much fun watching it tick up instead of down. Deb, best line ever, Jules. You're pissed off being you most of the time. Why would anybody want to be you? Did I say that? Sometimes I come out with a classic. It's true though. She doesn't want to be herself, so why would we want to be her? Lifestyle with Taylor. All her channel is anymore is her being sick, her car having trouble, or her not having enough food. Is she in fucking motor griff mode? How do they do it? I don't understand. How they come on barefaced lying. Bonnie, oh good lord, that constant smacking of the lips. Even when she's in a good mood, the nastiness seeps out, doesn't it? That sound drives me nuts. Also drives me nuts that she takes just a couple of chews and then swallows. I know, sometimes she doesn't even get that many in. So much class in one person. Ain't that the truth? That's one, we've done that. K-pops. I just cannot handle watching anymore. It's unbearable and has gone from guilty pleasure to just plain guilty with very little pleasure very quickly. The thick, pale lipstick on grossly overfilled and overlined lips is enough. Enough! Today I did her latest video before I did this one, and I was climbing the wall. It's like, I just can't with her anymore. I just want to go into her room and shake her. I don't... You'll see in the video. James, I must say that I actually enjoyed watching this creator's video. It isn't a bad thing to react once in a while to a sane person. Apparently she's not though, James. Hope you're doing well, my darling. Hope you are also. Hope you're having a great day. I really enjoyed Marnie. She really seems to be level-headed and enjoys doing things with her husband, so they build memories together. She definitely has boundaries and knows who she is. When we heard about the wedding from Alien Sheepdog, all we really heard was about how fast she gets ready, and that Brooke, her 24-year-old daughter, did very well opening her mouth and speaking to adults. I know, it was like night and day with them two videos, wasn't it? 108, the puss on her face. Right, let's see.
If you purchase jewelry from me, if you've been my friend for 18 years, if I've known you since elementary school, if you are a current friend, if you dare to write publicly on my YouTube anything nasty or mean or inappropriate, I'm done.
You're done. Oh, we're shitting ourselves, Lardy. She's only happy when she's extremely angry about nothing. Exactly. She seems to have had a really privileged life, so it's mind-boggling why strangers can impact her to this degree. Definitely has severe social issues. I guess that 18 years of ballet, when she started at 3 and quit at 18, which does not equal 18 years, but anyway, it must have really sheltered her from learning how to behave properly. Maybe she should sit down and talk to Brooke, the 24-year-old daughter, who speaks very well to the outside world people that don't trust that nice. That's Lisa's daughter, just so you know. She's 24. Is she? It's like when you write it down, other people will be looking at that going, what the fuck are they talking about? It sounds ridiculous. Because it is! 142.
And you are a friend of mine, and you want to stay a friend of mine. You write me privately, like I would do for you. If I say...
Yeah, like I would do for you, bollocks. This is hysterical. She keeps emphasising the word private and privately. Last time I checked, every single detail about my life, whether it was true, fabricated or a complete lie, has been made public, as well as Ethan, Ben, Maria, Shawnee, Darlene, me. I can list 1 million others, but my comment is longer than her video, so the point of making, lol. She contradicts everything she says. Complete hypocrite. She is a fucking complete hypocrite. Yeah. When has she ever done anything privately? I'm pissed at you. I'll write you an email. No, that never happens. Jane, I totally ignored management. The management announcement. Kit Kat almost. Will you lot not listen? Stop eating. Hysterical. Management has to be more strict in insisting we stick to the warning. Oh, that's funny. I'm so... No, not that it nearly took you out, but you know what I mean. The perfume didn't happen because to sell any such product, there is red tape she couldn't afford, nor could she afford a lawsuit. But she did, though. She made bottled shitty oils and sold them to people. Every prospective employer watches social media. She has no hope. Employers want a classy professional to greet their customers, not this mess. Obviously, she didn't get that job offer. There it is right there. Smoking joints for all prospective employers to see. She isn't smart. The eating like a pig while talking, gossiping about her neighbour. No chance, no class, totally classless. She is. She's never heard of the word, couldn't spell it. But she did sell. She made the perfumes and sold it. I don't know why, but I don't know what it is. She fucking hypnotises people or something. Amanda, is anyone else noticing that the Patreon videos she looks less filtered and smooth? I did. Yeah, she's not bothering with the filters and all the lights and what have you. She's being more herself over there because these are people that couldn't possibly be horrible to her or haters. User UK, agree. More of her haggard self. Shape of her face even looks much longer. Is it because she can't use as many filters or Photoshop on Patreon? She can, but I don't think she can be bothered because she thinks they're the nice people over there. It's about time she needs to stop fooling people. Wigging out, she couldn't do the dent shop job. But when they called, she bragged on how fast she learns and how she can take on additional responsibilities and couldn't manage to change toilet paper and make popcorn. And she's so entitled with her job requirements. Millions of people go to jobs they hate because they are supporting welfare fraudsters like Lardo. And no business is going to hire an old woman, pay to train her, only for her to retire in a couple of years. Did she even chew that pizza? Did you see how fast she wolfed it down? How does she not choke? And my bet is Burke got none of it. I agree with that. Burke didn't see any of that pizza. But boys, Tammy has many aliases. Detective Dot, allegedly, probably, maybe, was an NYC cop who escaped to the Adirondack, upstate New York, as a preventative to avoid COVID, and allegedly, probably, maybe, lost her NYC apartment. The reason we call her Dot was when she wrote dot on dot comments. Dot, whoop, there, dot, were dots after each word. Tammy was also known as Tams, Tam R. There were so many, so is she not real then? Why would you do that? Send stuff to yourself, or put stuff in a bag that you got other stuff in, or whatever, to make out that... I know why. I'm just saying out loud. These fucking devious fuckers. D, such an e-beggar, isn't she just? That hairpiece is so fake. If she lost weight, she would look much better. So it was a hairpiece. I was right. Woohoo. I thought it looked too perfected. CC. Show me one grifter that doesn't tear into gifts the second it reaches their greedy fingers and I'll show you a liar. We all know she didn't wait over a week to open these gifts. Liar. And was that a dig at her family for taking her to a crowded, noisy restaurant for Mother's Day? Yeah, I thought that too, but I didn't say it. Yeah. We were sat very close together. Oh, how very dare they. Cat W Magic, hello. 72 and she's still hustling, lol, I know. Will they ever learn? Thank you. Little music things. I just put that up because I mentioned it and then someone said, what are you talking about? So I thought I'd put it back up again just for the shits and giggles. Mitts Hackett. No way she got gifts and waited to open them. Claims she's so busy freezing her food bank food, which she only got because her sweet southern subscriber Will hasn't sent her a food haul for a while. Oh, do you think he's finally twigged and he's going to stop? And she wants him to feel guilty. That's what she's doing. It's horrible. Will, if you're watching this because you've seen her face and you think it's a video of her, stop sending this woman stuff. She doesn't deserve it. As for Tams and olive juice, I think it's her, just like her boyfriend Zeus. And who... Why did she pick a name like Zeus? Who was played by her own son. That's why we only ever saw his hands. Jules, you definitely will be shocked at what Miss You Will Be Loved and Accepted here is capable of. It's like, what shocks me is how they sleep at night. I've watched so many like this woman and it's like, oh, I'm so hungry. I haven't got anything in my pantry. Oh, what am I about? Oh, woe is me. And then poor people that are on the breadline send her stuff because they're the sort of people that do this because they're easily bamboozled and think, oh, that poor old lady, that could be me. I need to help her. And she sits back and laughs at them all. It's wrong. Jacques Blue. Looks like that chair won't last, with her sitting sideways like she did with the other one. Yeah, I heard that's her new recliner, isn't it? Was that bought for her by everybody else as well? Elizabeth, why can't I imagine her washing and freezing food? I know, I'm having trouble as well. She's looking particularly perky here. No black smudges under the eyes. Why are narcissists so manipulative and scheming? It's because it's easier than working and saving money. Thing is, though, isn't that hard work, thinking up all these fucking things to do to screw people out of money? Looks positively evil when she puts that blouse next to her face. Is Tammy her daughter, and who is Jill? Jill's her daughter, and Tammy's a pretend subscriber that sends her things, from what I can make out. That thing, that face, it was like, what the fuck? It's like something at the beginning of a horror movie. She was a model, Elizabeth, can't you tell? Oh, is that like Lardy being a ballerina? Alan Elder. Jill is her daughter, who also lives on Long Island, and Glenda babysits for her kids. Tammy is her fictional sub, who sends Glenda envelopes full of tops. I assume the gift card was also from a fictional sub. Anyone can pick up a gift card at various places. They're meaningless unless you load an amount at the checkout register. I suspect the gift cards are props too. She loves the Texas Roadhouse ones. Yeah, wouldn't we all love to be able to eat at Texas Roadhouse and drink Starbucks every day? But, you know, live between your means. Between? No, that's not the saying. What's the saying? I don't know. My head's not with it today. I can hear you. Hear you all now. That's every day. What do you mean today? Right, why have I not clicked? See? Get distracted. Nothing gets done. Julie, is she selling Sensi oils? They are an MLM company. No, she wasn't. Well, she used to work for Sensi until she got the sack for being an evil witch. But no, she was actually decanting, I don't know, diffuser oils or something that she'd bought online to make her own concoction, and she sold them. It's insane. Raven, it's so sad to be a senior and professional grifter, isn't it? Oh, I don't need to save anything because someone else will do it for me. Judy Whittlesey. Jules, you always give me a good laugh. Oh, and you're so pretty. Is that a joke? I hope so. Because people come here and try and make fun of me by calling me pretty, because that's not something I would ever call myself, but I know that's what she was saying in the video. So pretty. What is it with them? All narcs are on the pretty train as well, aren't they? Everything has to be pretty and little. Very strange. Elizabeth, her moustache is very visible in this video. Someone please send her a razor. Don't tempt me. Ellen Smith. Starbucks is nasty. The coffee made me gag. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I'm missing it then. Jill is her daughter. Tammy's a subscriber. Right. I need to go reading up, but I never get the time. James, why have you not got your picture on there? Is someone pretending to be you? Or is that actually you? As always, contradicting herself as usual. Didn't she say that she would never comment on someone's appearance? That's what she did the entire time. If her neighbour was such a great person like she says, she could have positioned that differently by saying she wishes she would take better care of herself because what's on the inside is so beautiful, if you will. I always think to myself, why did she press record? She could have just stuck to keeping her friends and talking to them about it, because this is not content anyone cares for. Oh, yes, this is James. I'm using my other device, which is attached to a different email. Right, cool. I was just thinking then, it's like, who's creeping in here pretending to be somebody else? Maddie, Jules, we adore you. That's bloody hilarious. What was that? Oh, Tay-Tay's moderator wrench. It just came to me one night and it was like, oh, I know. I thought it was funny. Deb, that thumbnail, I'm dead. Nothing gets past you, Jules. Your observations were on point. There was no mention of her oldest son, Jason, and his wife who live in Orlando. No gift card phone call. Interesting. And yes, Laura has mentioned that it looks like she wears a topper. She's phony inside and out. A certain house in Orlando sold 23rd of the 12th, and on a certain clan's bios there appears to be scrubbing of relatives. Inside scoop that we know nothing about. Alan Alder, I've missed you. So glad you're here. Wow, that's big news. How can anyone turn their back on their own son? Doesn't losing a child make the ones you have that much more precious, you would think, wouldn't you, Deb? This confirms that she's both soulless and heartless. As always, your research is priceless and you are instrumental in showing Merle's true colours. Thank you. See, these are the people you need to talk to when you've got questions about Glenda, because I don't know the scoop yet. The house was listed on sites as for sale and sold, but could possibly be someone getting equity out. Would Merle have a handout? More than likely. I don't know whose house it is, but yeah, she'd want some. I only take the step back to mean a certain couple doesn't want their rep and jobs at risk for the large one to make about $40 on a video. I'm sorry, I have no idea what's going on. She has no limits as to what is proper to put out on social media. Sounds reasonable to me. To go dark. He's done more than go dark. He's disappeared. She hasn't spoken of him since before her surgery. She's hateful. Maybe when she walked out on them as children, she should have kept walking. Narcs were never meant to be mothers. At all. Full stop. End of. Sherry Floyd. Hi Jules. Been looking for your reaction to Glenda's Mother's Day gift. Don't believe anything she says on her channel. Who knows where those gifts came from. Funny. On the Land's End video she wore a large and a couple of weeks later she wears a 2X. Guess that's why she didn't model the Land's End tops. I'm like you, Jules. I think she's funny to watch. She's truly self-centered and thinks of herself as an actress, and her claim to fame is her YouTube channel. What does she spend her money on anyway? Let me answer that. Herself. Love the way she cleans out her refrigerator and shows it totally empty so that someone will send her some food or money, lol. She probably just throws all her food in the trash because she goes out to eat a lot. Who knows? You just keep on coming back now. See, that's the thing. Another thing with narcs, they can't cook. I don't know what is it with them. My mum couldn't cook. Lardy can't cook. Lisa can't cook. Glenda can't cook. Fucking Cynthia can't cook. What is it with them? They all come from the same shop. They get rolled out on a little conveyor belt and they're all exactly the same. Very strange. Patricia Burns. Where are we? Alan Elder. Tammy is her fictional sub. Glenda runs that account. Okay. At one time, Tammy was a New York City detective. When COVID hit, she supposedly moved to the mountains because Glenda claimed she lost her New York City apartment, but she wouldn't have been put out due to a rent moratorium. Glenda said Tammy moved to the Adirondack to be near her daughter, but for no stated reason. Was then located in the Catskills, both mountain ranges in the New York state. Glenda says that she and Tammy wear the same size, even though Glenda keeps gaining weight. All the gifts opened are hints to her subs to send her money. Of course they are. Jill is her daughter, who also lives on Long Island, New York. Glenda's eldest child's son was in Florida, but we haven't heard from him or about him lately. To make a long story shorter, Glenda buys clothes, etc., and claims they're gifts from subs, and also does similar with the gift cards. You're right, Jules. Who the hell freezes potatoes and cabbage? It keeps well in the fridge. None of it makes sense. But that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, oh, wasn't it sweet? She bought me this. Oh shit, we need to buy a thing so we think, she thinks we're sweet. Oh, I haven't got a thing to eat. Oh, that poor woman. All she's doing is getting money and shit off of people. So she goes out to eat every day and then sings poor the next day. Thanks for the backstory. I'm just getting familiar with Glenda. Yeah, so am I, beguile me. Wow, thanks for the intel. These people are amazing, Katja. They know everything. It's so cool. And they go deep. Deeper than deep. Bonnie. Lol, you had me laughing when she was talking about the hand lotion. I know, it's like, what the hell? Yuck, Starbucks, it's nasty and overpriced. No, you're the second person to say that. I'm not sure if they do this anymore, but elementary schools used to have a little gift shop around the holidays for the children to buy gifts. Maybe that's where the grandson bought that hair thingy. Boy, I could even tell that she was not very excited over the gifts. That and her stirring spoon. Glenda was a model in a former life. Let's see.
Okay, so
I just can't with that. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to get a grabber. What did she look like? Fucking serial killer. Thank you, Matt. Sounds just like lard arse and loser Lisa. Ain't it the truth? They're all the same. The way she ended it reminds me of how she fucks off when she starts. I know. She just goes. And everyone sat there. Isn't this supposed to be alive? This was great. Thank you very much. Bit of fun. Bit of levity in the day. Raven, I remember years ago when I applied to be a heart surgeon. I thought I could learn on the job. You're funny. Katja, I'm too busy. I'm freezing potatoes. I know, is it just me? Fucking weirdo. Bonnie, lol, so funny. I'm sure you made the Beatles proud. I'm sure they're sat somewhere with their fingers in their ears. Thank you, Bonnie. Mum Carol, love. Thank you. Baller Man. Are all these mature YouTubers scammers? Just the narcissistic ones. Mind you, no, all of them. Yeah, you're right, all of them are. I'm not. But the rest of them are. Beguile me. You are talented, Jules. I wonder if Tay-Tay will ever grace us with her presence. You'd think. I've written a song for her. The least she could do is come over here and listen to it. Gigi. The family is all about dirty money. We're back to Lisa. They are not legit by any stretch. There is most likely criminal shit going on. Nobody in Hicksville, USA that used to work for GE or similar retires and makes this kind of money. Also, she returns 80% of her purchases. A lot of people say that. I don't think she does. I'm the one standing on the bridge saying, no, she keeps 80%. She gets rid of 20%. Because... oh, it's pretty. I could do this with it. Da-da-da-da. She may only wear it once for an Instagram picture and then bin it, but she keeps it. Deb, a wrench for a bitch. Very well done. I don't know if Tay-Tay was. I think she needs help, Tay-Tay. She was fucking Lardy's biggest ass kisser, and it's like, really, Tay-Tay, wake up. Melody. Oh, Jules, you had me belly laughing through the whole video. Glenda the con makes me sick. It was funny, though, wasn't it? See, I don't feel bad seeing the funny side of it because I know there's a whole heap of people on her back about the rest of the shit. So, Cat Macaulay. That's what I'm calling you. Tammy is a fictional sub. They all have them, though, don't they? Lynn, Glenda is a hot mess, isn't she though? User ooh. It looks like her daughter has a big new pool. Wow. I guess they go swimming and drinking and more drinking while Glenda is standing in the rain in line at a food bank. Sigh. Why does she even bother to sing poor when she knows people in America can find all this information so easily? Church of POS, and Junior will be e-begging for school supplies for the kiddos because she can't afford them. It's expensive, y'all. It's wrong. Barbara Moore, Jules, you are the best. So many qualities and talents. Loved it. Thank you. Just a bit of fun. I love that thing. Shan. Them whoopee hat things. Wendy, oh my, just brimming with another one of your hidden talents. Except, who's Tay-Tay? Still in all, well done. Thank you, Wendy. She was Lardy's moderator that never got paid, that used to give Lardy super chat. You couldn't make it up. Tay-Tay is one of Lardy's minions back in the day, hung on every word that came out of the narcissist's mouth. And believed it. CS, so tiny. I'd love a house that tiny. Robin Spencer. No, that doesn't mean I'm jealous. Fuck's sake. Robin Spencer. Jules, watching your videos and reading the comments from the lovely ladies and gents reminds me of lunch break in school back in the day, hanging with my friends and rehashing the day events. I always loved the bonding time. Oh, it is like bonding time here, isn't it? Elizabeth, great voice, Jules. Love the song. Do more of these. Ah, there may be one coming up. You'll have to wait and see. Jules, make more of these and open a separate channel. Lardy, Slender and Lisa all need songs of praise and fellowship. CC, oh my goodness, your commentary is the best. I can't stop laughing. Exactly, that woman is a complete joke. Why are her subscribers sending Mother's Day gifts? Apparently they're not, CC. Thank you very much. 417, her lips. Right, let's have a look. Now I've got Bruno Mars in my head.
Felt that was important at the time.
I know, they're insane, aren't they? People keep coming and telling me I should look like this. No, thank you. I don't want to be a plastic woman. Her lips, Lisa D is unbearable. Occasionally watch her Walmart videos because that's my budget. I have a feeling she returns most items. She doesn't strike me as wearing Walmart fashion after she spends thousands on super expensive bags. The thing is, though, I reckon there's more chance of her wearing the Walmart stuff, tootling about Wilmywood, than there is her wearing the expensive stuff, because she's got nowhere to wear the expensive stuff. So you might be surprised. Your Walmart gets much better stuff than our Asda does. It's not fair. I'm sulking. Angie, she don't look 2X. Do you think she looks bigger or smaller, Angie? Church of POS. How do her subs send her Mother's Day presents when she no longer has a PO box? Does she give out her address for sweet gifts like Lisa did? To get gifts from her subs, she would have to be giving them her home address. Wonder if she is back to her old scam of sending out emails to her subs asking for financial help. Lardy did the same. They're all the same. What the fuck is going on with these people? Buddy One Shoe. She most certainly had that cat eye surgery. I don't even recognise her here before she had the glow up. Yeah, she did. She had eyelid surgery, nose surgery, boob surgery. People are saying she's had fillers. I don't know about that because I wouldn't know them if they jumped up and bit me. But she's getting that Catwoman's face, so it looks like she's had a load of stuff pumped and shoved in there. But I'm jealous, guys. Use a toe. Her other favourite word is no, she can't have adorable. Adorable's my word. I call people adorable. No, I'm not having it. We will become enemies, Glenda, if you start using adorable. Gigi, I keep saying this. She either returns her products or she has an online store where she sells them. No, she uses everything and then sticks it somewhere. She just said today in her empties video that she's got 2 tons of shampoo in her and John's closets. She keeps it, people. I know how narcs work. Panda! Can the editor remove the double L from under her nose? Not doing a great job, this editor, is he? Or she? I wonder who it is. Oh, she mentioned him, didn't she? It's a bloke that a friend of hers uses. Yeah. Tammy, oh my God, that was so stinking funny. Jules, you always make me laugh. I'm glad. I'm glad I make you laugh. That's the point of it all. Chuck! Wow, the hits just keep coming. First, a long and tedious view of fish with unintelligible comments and yelling from her grandson. But next, An excruciating, I can't get the words out today, excruciatingly pointless video of the daughter playing with her new $90 blender. Just watch those views counts roll in. The sequels to The Real Life on Social Security were a total bust. None of these will get you to go viral. They're all so desperate to go viral, aren't they? Merle's opening of Tammy's gifts was a dud, no matter how often she said, "You'll look how pretty," with the dramatic inhalations and fake grins. The giant arm scab covering poncho only brought attention to the fact that she refuses to wear a brassiere. 2XL, I'm 6'1", 222-pound man, and 2XL shirts are loose on me. Glenda must focus. There needs to be a new emergency, but what? God knows, she has more stored food than a Mormon. She has a new recliner. What's left? My guess is a fall down the stairs, COVID infection, or number 18, COVID infection number 18, or her car blows up. Don't, you're funny. Maybe her car will blow up. If she's gonna fucking drive it when it's overheated, it will. Katya, full glam and a blowout to go to the pool. It really shows that she just goes to prance around and take pictures, see what other people are wearing, ask them what their lip combo is, where did they get their new slides, so that she can get a pair and copy them. Susan, Lisa gets overwhelmed at a wedding, but she's going to a Rolling Stones concert. I know, I want proof that she went and lasted the entire concert. The loud music, the fans dancing, pushing and shoving and trying to rush the stage. Lisa is going to hyperventilate. John, I can't cope. Get me out of here, John. People are just so rough. Is that everything? Whoop whoop. We've come to the end, people. Thank you very much for all your comments. I love doing this now. It's fun. And if you got to the end with me, thank you very much. And I will see you in the next one.